Tired of forgetting your passwords? I know I am. It seems like every website, every app, every device needs its own unique, complicated password. You've got uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, symbols. It's a nightmare to keep track of them all. But what if I told you that you already have the most secure, unique, and unforgettable password in the world? And you carry it with you everywhere you go. No, it's not your pet's name, followed by the year you were born. It's you, your body. Welcome to the incredible world of biometrics, where your unique physical and behavioral traits become the key to unlocking your digital life. Let's start with the one we all know and love, the fingerprint. You probably use it every day to unlock your phone, but have you ever stopped to think about how it actually works? Your fingertips are covered in tiny ridges and valleys, forming a pattern that is completely unique to you. Not even identical twins have the same fingerprints. When you press your finger on a scanner, it takes a high-resolution image of this pattern. Early scanners were optical, essentially just a fancy digital camera. But modern smartphones use more advanced methods, like capacitive scanners that use tiny capacitors to map out the ridges and valleys of your skin, or ultrasonic scanners that create a 3D map of your fingerprint using sound waves. The scanner then converts this unique pattern into a digital template, a sort of mathematical representation of your fingerprint. The next time you scan your finger, it compares the new scan to this template. If they match, voila, you're in. It's fast, convenient, and a whole lot more secure than password 123. But fingerprints are just the beginning. Let's take it up a notch and look into your eyes. No, really, I'm talking about iris recognition. The iris is the colored part of your eye, and just like your fingerprint, its intricate pattern of rings, furrows, and freckles is completely unique. An iris scanner uses a specialized camera with subtle infrared light to capture a detailed image of your iris. The infrared light is key because it can reveal the complex patterns of the iris that are invisible to the naked eye, even in dark-colored eyes. The system then analyzes over 200 unique points in this pattern, creating a highly specific digital code. This technology is so accurate that the chance of two individuals having the same iris pattern is astronomically low, something like 1 in 10 to the power of 78. That's more than the number of atoms in the known universe. This is why you often see iris scanners in high-security environments like airports, government buildings, and research labs. It's a bit more mission impossible than your everyday phone lock, but the technology is becoming more common. So we have fingers and eyes. What else? How about your face? How does your phone know it's you and not, say, a picture of you? Early systems were 2D, and they were pretty easy to fool. They just measured the distances between key features like your eyes, nose, and mouth. But modern facial recognition, like Apple's Face ID, uses 3D technology. It projects thousands of tiny, invisible infrared dots onto your face to create a precise depth map. This creates a three-dimensional model of your facial structure, capturing all the contours and nuances. It's not just looking at a flat image, it's measuring the shape of your face. This makes it incredibly difficult to trick with a photograph or even a mask. The system is also smart enough to adapt to changes over time. So if you grow a beard, put on glasses or wear a hat, it can still recognize you. The underlying software, often powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning, constantly learns and refines its understanding of your face. Now, things get even more interesting when we move beyond just physical traits. Biometrics can also analyze your behavior. This is known as behavioral biometrics. Think about the way you walk, your gait, the length of your stride, the speed of your movement, and the swing of your arms all create a unique pattern. Advanced cameras and sensors can analyze this pattern to identify you from a distance. There's also voice recognition. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. The system analyzes your vocal pitch, tone, cadence, and the unique frequencies of your voice to create a voice print. Many banks are now using this for phone banking to verify your identity. Even the way you type on a keyboard can be a biometric identifier. The rhythm, speed, and pressure you use to type a specific phrase are surprisingly consistent and unique to you. The system can measure the time between keystrokes and how long you hold each key down. It's a subtle but effective way to add another layer of security, especially for online accounts. So, what happens when one of these methods isn't enough? That's where multimodal biometrics comes in. This is the gold standard of biometric security. Instead of relying on a single identifier, multimodal systems combine two or more. For example, a high-security system might require you to scan your fingerprint and your iris. Or perhaps it will use facial recognition combined with a voice command. The idea is that while it might be possible, though extremely difficult, to fool one system, fooling two or more different systems simultaneously is nearly impossible. Each biometric acts as a check on the other. If the facial scan is a 99% match, but the voice print is only a 40% match, the system will deny access. This layered approach dramatically increases security and reduces the chances of both false positives, where an unauthorized person gets in, and false negatives, where you get locked out of your own device. This is the future of security for everything from our national borders to our personal bank accounts. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. The rise of biometrics brings up some important questions about privacy and data security. If your password gets stolen, you can change it, but you can't exactly change your fingerprint or your iris. This makes biometric data incredibly sensitive. Where is this data stored? Who has access to it? Could it be stolen by hackers? These are critical questions that companies and governments are grappling with. Secure encryption and on-device storage, where your biometric data never leaves your personal device, are two of the most important solutions. For example, when you set up Face ID on an iPhone, the mathematical representation of your face is encrypted and stored in a secure chip on the phone itself. It's never sent to Apple's servers or backed up to the cloud. This ensures that even if someone were to hack into Apple, they wouldn't find a massive database of faces. As consumers, it is important for us to be aware of how our biometric data is being handled and to demand strong privacy protections. So, from the unique swirls on your fingertips to the intricate patterns in your eyes, from the shape of your face to the rhythm of your walk, your body is a treasure trove of unique identifiers. Biometric technology is harnessing these traits to create a future that is more seamless, more convenient, and most importantly, more secure. The era of forgetting passwords might soon be a thing of the past. The key to your digital world is no longer something you know or something you have, but something you are. It's a fascinating blend of biology and technology that is changing the way we interact with the world around us. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the world of biometrics as fascinating as I did, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that is shaping our future. See you in the next one.